Right, let's have a quick walk down the garden to the workshop. This is where I keep all my machinery, store some of my bikes, and most of the motorcycle maintenance and engineering wizardry happens, along with some pushing around of electrons every now and again. Here we go. Well, that's my 1939 BSA, which I'll be sprinting at the Shuttleworth Vintage Flying Day on October the 1st tomorrow. That's my little ES 150 MZ, which I recently completed the British Two-Stroke Club 94 mile ride in a single day. That's one of my 500 Enfields, which is on the bench, having just had a helicoil fitted into the cylinder head. This is more or less my latest project. This is a 175 CZ Trail that I picked up in February. Panning around, you'll see next to the BSA is my 1955 Francis Barnett Falcon, an Athena Grey Royal Enfield project that I'm going to put a diesel engine into, and underneath the kind of white and orange curtainy thing is my BSA A50 Royal Star. Over in the right hand corner, you can't really see, but there's a 1937 BSA project lurking underneath that pile of junk. Here's a Royal Enfield sign that lights up that I made a few months ago. It's not plugged in at the moment. And my reproduction BSA illuminated sign. Panning back around all the racking, which has most of my motorcycle spare parts on. We look across the other ramp, which has got a 1930 black aerial project on it, which I'm working on for a friend of mine. This is my TIG welder and MIG welder. Up on the shelf here we have some of my electrical gear, which I use for pushing electrons around with. Up on the top of the shelf are some of my classic helmets with two railway hats on the top there that belong to my dear old dad when he worked on the steam railways. Panning left we have some old petrol cans and my spare petrol tanks. The one on the far right is a fiberglass one that came off of Chester Dowling's Gold Star. Panning back around to the machinery corner of the workshop. This is a lovely old Boxford AUD metric screw cutting lathe I recently purchased and hope to site permanently and wire in the very near future. Up on the far left hand corner is my milling machine. This one's a vertical milling machine. Next to that is my Clark bandsaw. Next to the bandsaw is my trusty old Boxford high-low speed floor standing pillar drill. Next to the pillar drill is my Burke No. 4 horizontal milling machine, very useful for making keyways, slotting screws, and in the far right hand corner is my lovely old 1950 Myford ML7 with electronic lead screw. You can just about see to the left of the pi sign a lovely old grandfather clock that's been in my family for decades. It was made by John Kent of Saffron Walden in 1745, I believe, so the historians tell me. Panning back around the workshop, various old number plates and vehicles we've owned in the past hanging around on the shelving and racking that contains all the spare parts. And there we go, back towards the entrance again. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy this short video.